Welcome to Sunday Night S.I.P cards. S.I.P stands for Stamp, Ink, and Paper. Hello, my name is Michelle Carlson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Eagan, Minnesota. I'll be posting monthly videos to showcase products from either the current mini catalog or the current annual catalog from Stampin' Up. These projects are designed for the beginner and casual paper crafter in mind. I'll be making easy, simple projects that you can use any stamp set, ink, and paper colors to create your own projects. Today I will be using the Alphabest stamp set and the Best Label Punch on page 115 of the 2022-2023 annual catalog, where you can purchase both of them as a bundle and save 10%. The Alphabest stamp set has 73 photopolymer stamps. You have only lowercase letters, numbers, and other letters with symbols, so people can use the stamp set in other countries as well. They also have fun decorative stamps that are the same shape as the punch, which I'll be using on the card I'll be making today. So with the stamp set, we are using this polka dot, the leaf, and the stripes. And I just laid them across here on the block, and I am showing you a sample of what I saw on Sarah Douglas's CEO Facebook page of someone else doing this type of card. So this is not a unique idea. It's just, it was new to me, and I thought I would share it because it was a great S.I.P card to using this Alphabest stamp set. So we're just going to use a Night of Navy, ink this up, and this is where I'm going to place the word peace is what I'm going to be using, because I thought I'd make a kind of a Christmas card. You can do thanks or hello or whatever you'd like to do, but just line these up and just kind of go across like that. And then just clear your stamp set, and we'll do the next color. Now we'll be using Pacific Point, and this is going to be just a decorative line across, and then you're going to stagger the next row. So I'm going to go like this so that you have different things in between your spaces. So it's staggering like so. Oopsie. Well, let's see, I don't think I can remedy that, but maybe that's a good place for a bow or something. So just make sure when you do this, you need to press down firmly in the middle, or make sure things are inked up properly too. So we are going to move on to the Balmy Blue, and make sure everything is inked up. And when it gets lighter, it's hard to know if it's inked well or not. Let's see here. I think I'll go like this, just to make sure I have everything. And like that, just center, stagger it on this up above as the best you can. So something like that. Okay. And here is our rows of colors. So you can use any colors you want. Next, we're going to use a piece of scrap paper, and this is where we're going to stamp our letters. Now I'm going to use an outline for the punch, or to outline the letters, and it has the same shape as the punch. Now they recommend to do it on the side here because the punch is actually facing this way, so it'd be easier to go like this to punch out. So that's this way versus going up like this, and then you have paper in the way, or you have to cut the paper and stuff like that. So that is why I'm stamping this portrait versus horizontal or something like that. And it doesn't matter if you're crooked, because when you punch it out, it'll be straight. So I'm going to do Peace, P-E-A-C, and then I need another one, so we'll just do one do that on that side. Now I have the letters on blocks, and you can switch them out, but I have enough blocks to have all the letters on a block. So you just stamp it up, stamp it as straight as you can. And then we need, for piece, we need 2 E's, so I'm just going to do stamp one and then stamp another, because it doesn't matter if it's spelled correctly right now or not, or in order, because once we punch it out, we'll put it in order. Piece. And then, let's see. Just like that. Now that we got our stamping done, we're going to take the punch, and how you open up these punches, there's a lever, so you're just going to push that and it'll pop open. Here is where you're going to put in the paper, and then like I said, we're going to put it in sideways like this, and also then you don't waste so much paper either. So just like that, line it up. Whoops. That's why I flip it over so it pops out into my hand versus up in the air. Like that. And you can hold it down a little bit, you know, before you actually punch it out to hold it. So here it won't move, I'm just holding it down by pressing it just down a little bit just to hold it in place, and then push all the way, you know, to cut it when you want it. So just a little tips and tricks about how the punches work. Now that we got them punched out, we're going to spell our word and then put them on dimensionals. So here we go. We have the word piece, and I'll get the dimensionals out. Let's see. I'm just going to use some of these odd ends. So if you didn't know, you can use these dimensionals here after after you've used the insides. You can use the outsides too, so you don't waste anything. And then I'm going to have you take your pick tool and then just put these on the back, just like so. Oops. And more. These are perfect. Okay, and then once you got that done, you can take off the backing. And then I'm just going to place it over these stamped images. So if I have 5-letter words, P-E-A-C-E, that should kind of be in the middle of all the decorative stamping. Oops. Well, that's an E, but the wrong one, but that's okay. We'll just use the other one on the end. P-E-A. Oops, there's the other way. Other one, P-E-A-C-E. And let's see, what's this one? A. So then we have the word peace. Or you can do hello or thanks. That'd be an extra S there. But I think odd letters in a word looks the nicest. And I'll show you some other examples of what I have. So we're going to take some white baker's twine and make a bow. And how you make a bow is just do a loop, go around, and then I just feed it in through with my other finger. Whoop. Make sure that loop doesn't get away from me. And just kind of, here we go. Pull the 2 loops so that it comes together, but you can still size it by pulling on the strings and holding the knot. And I know sometimes it gets twisted because it's been on that roll. So just have to train it. And I think I'm going to move this down a little bit. So you just have to play with it until you get the sizing that you want for your bow. And then you're going to get a glue dot, and that's why I like you take your pick tool, especially for smaller knots. You can take your pick tool and then just roll this little glue up, and then you can place it where you want your bow, and then place your bow on it, or you can place it on the ribbon too, but I find it easier to place it down and then put the knot of the bow on there. Either way, so whatever works for you. If you don't like it there, then you can place it wherever you want. But my bows are just going to, so there. Some other cards that are similar to this. I made another kind of like Christmas card where it says joy, and then I did green and red for the colors. I think that's cherry cobbler and then evening evergreen for those colors. And then I thought I'll make a fall color card, and so this is old olive, the pumpkin pie, and crushed curry, and I just put happy fall, and then with the kind of the tan twine for that card. And then I thought, well, do you really need to have a border around? I mean, I like the border, and this is the solid border, and then this was the one with the dots on it. And well, this is not the best card, but you get the idea. So I just stamped the letters and then I just punched it out. So I thought what would be a easy card to make, or easy words. And then I also wanted to use the numbers because I hadn't used the numbers on anything. So I just thought, oh, sweet 16, I'll just use that card. And then I did this for a card class. I'm making chocolates, like a chocolate gift box, and using the words with that. And that came from another demonstrator. Her name was Brenda Quintana. She taught us how to make these boxes, and then she used the Alphabest on her card, or on her chocolates that she put in the boxes. And so here's like a decorative one with a flower that you just do the flower and punch out, so you don't even need a border around that. But it was just a nice to set apart the two words of thank you. So here are some examples. You'll find the measurements and product list on my website, michellesstamping.com, and click on S.I.P cards. I would love to be your Stampin' Up demonstrator and help you with any paper crafting supplies you may need. If you like the new 2022-2023 annual catalog or the new 2022 July to December mini catalog, and or to receive my newsletter, please email me at michellesstamping@gmail.com. All of these links are below under the video for your convenience. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you are notified when I post a new video. Also comment in YouTube underneath my video or on my Facebook group, Michelle Stampers, by Friday, November 25th, and you'll be placed in a drawing, and I will announce the winner in my December 4th S.I.P video. You'll receive the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. I haven't received any comments on my October 2nd video, so if you would like the mask adhesive sheets, please comment by November 25th. I hope you enjoyed this project, and if you make a card, please feel free to add it to the comments underneath this video. I would love to see your card and what stamp set and paper you used. Thank you for watching, and happy stamping!